Austin, 24, at-home technical advisor.
When did
I realized it when I was 16, but I've had it since I was about 12 or 11. Just didn't know what it was until high school when they started talking about it and teaching about it and things of that nature. Depression to me is the overwhelming dread of being alone, being nothing, not being good enough for anybody, pretty much. Um, like I said, the fear of dying alone for me, and the hatred of myself in the mirror.
any of come to mind?
For me personally, it's depression and anxiety is what I really deal with, but I know people who have various other ones. So,
For you specifically,
I'm not a dictionary, so I can't answer the definition of anxiety. But how it feels to me is like somebody's grabbing my entire body and squeezing as hard as they can.
their mental illness.
Yes, I think it should be talked about a lot more, and not this taboo thing that we try to keep hidden or put away, and try to get rid of the social stigma around depression, anxiety, and mental illness. Because everybody who has those things are people just like everybody else. They just have different issues.
Do you feel like people crutch?
Yes, people you definitely use some kind of mental illness or fake having a mental illness just to get attention and to use it as a crutch, as a reason to not take blame for their actions.
At them?
Some people, yes, others, no. It just depends on the person, pretty much.
What's one way this is?
The biggest thing is music. Music helps me tremendously. I listen to various types of music, from country to metal, rap, K-pop, very little American pop. But just various music really helps me. It helps me deal with what's inside.
Get help.
To talk about it, not to hold it in, because if you hold it in, it just festers and gets worse and worse and worse until you reach a breaking point, and then you do something that either you'll regret or won't wake up to regret.
Is there any that
Within myself, it's being anywhere alone. I hate large crowds by myself. I can't really go to Walmart by myself. I do it sometimes when I'm just going in and getting out, but if I need to go shopping, like shopping, I make sure somebody's with me, or if I'm out about doing things around town, I'd rather have somebody with me than being alone.
issue?
Yeah, there's various different things, music, writing, reading, video games, movies. There's countless things that you can do to help yourself. You just have to find what works for you and not give up because you can't find an outlet. It's an outlet for everyone.
Is there
To me and the people I know, we don't broadcast it to everybody who will listen typically. We'll wait till we get to know you better, or if there's just that general, like, we just vibe right off the bat, I'll be more open with you. But the people who use it as a crutch, always, no matter what the conversation is, they bring up how crazy they are, how depressed they are, shit like that. And that irritates me to no end when you're just seeking attention and not want to do anything to help yourself.
better off?
Slowly getting there, but yes.
doesn't.
For some, depending on the severity of the issue and how bad you deal with it, some people can have a simple fix. Some people, it takes years, and some people, it's just going to be with you for the rest of your life. But you have ways to lessen the impact and lessen the weight of your issues.
Need.
Talk to somebody, a family member, a teacher, a friend. There's the suicide prevention hotline. Call that. Try to get help. Reach out to somebody that you feel you can trust, and talk about it. Don't hold it in, and then just keep working until you find that outlet where you don't feel so miserable, so alone, so lost. You know what I mean?
Noted. Back then,
I don't feel that epidemic is the right word, because back in the day, when you had a mental illness, they carted you away, they abandoned you, or they just locked you up. So it's not that it's an epidemic, it's just getting to the point where it's more socially, and society as a whole is more aware of it. I don't think it's an epidemic. I think we're just getting to the point where more and more people are able to talk about it, and that's why it seems like it pops up everywhere, but nobody talks about it at the same time to try to get these people help. They just kind of ignore it and move on.
said,
Yep, most definitely. Quite a few times.
that came out of nowhere.
The first time and a couple other times, it was just I woke up and I just wanted to die. I wanted to die and not feel anything anymore. And it just gets to a point where sometimes even if I am talking to people, I get into a slump where I hold it in, and it just eats me up until I hit that breaking point. And when I have that thought, I try my best to combat it with any positive thought I can think of. I go to music. I'll throw on my favorite artist to try to get me to calm down. I'll look at pictures of my niece and my nephew, so I know I don't want them to be sad that I'm gone. And think of my friends, my grandfather, and my family, because I don't want them to suffer just because I gave up.